Today we head to the northern part of the Bulgarian-Serbian border region, where the Timok ends its journey. The Danube makes an exquisite curve before continuing to the delta, and the Balkan Mountains embrace the municipalities of the twin cities of Vidin and Zajecar. For years, Vidin and Zajecar have been the embodiment of friendship, cooperation and hospitality. Now, they are also reaching out to another important initiative in the development of the two regions. Their goal is to popularise their local cultural events and to share the rich programme of festivals which fill the daily life of the two municipalities and attracts visitors and guests to the region.
Последните години Видин стана прочут с богатия културен календар, който общината подготвя както за своите граждани, така и за всички гости на нашия град. В културния календар на община Видин се включват повече от 100 наистина атрактивни знакови събития от регионален, национален, а също така и от международен характер. През цялата година се организират множество фестивали, които представляват интерес за различни публики. Стремежа на общината, както и на всички културни институти, които осъществяват своята дейност на нейната територия, е да представи разнообразен, богат културен календар, който от една страна да привлича и заинтригува видинчани, да възпитава публика, но от друга страна да успее да презентира Видин, неговите уникални културно-исторически паметници пред цяла България и не само пред цяла България, но и пред целия свят. Защото ние вярваме, че Видин има бъдеще като една открита културна сцена, като един фестивален град и че това е начинът да привлечем и да накараме хората да се влюбят в нашия прекрасен град.
It has become a tradition for Bulgaria's National Day on the 3rd of March to be celebrated with a historical reconstruction by the National Union Edinenie and the Vidinci Patriotic Club. The celebrations begin in the village of Inovo, in front of the monument to the Romanian soldiers who died for the liberation of the Vidin region in 1878. This region witnessed some of the most brutal battles, in which more than 120 Romanian soldiers and officers died, and more than 320 were wounded. After Inovo, the celebrations continue in Vidin, where the townsfolk and guests can watch the historical reenactment of the town's liberation at the Istanbul-Kapia.
Третата редица, 10 крачки напред, бой на марш! Огън!
Храбри бойци, честита победа! Ура!
All the major Christian festivals are marked in the calendar of Vidin: Epiphany, Trifon Zarizan, Annunciation, Palm Sunday and Easter, the Lesser and Greater Virgin Mary, St. Nicholas Day and Christmas. The major Christian celebration of the Annunciation is celebrated each year in the village of Kapitanovci. The holiday is also called Blagovets, and it is connected with the spring equinox when the earth begins to warm. The celebration is organised by the local community centre called Samoobrazovanie or self-education. A prayer for health is held in front of the community centre and holy water is sprinkled. Then there is a folklore programme of traditional dances and customs where you can taste delicious foods typical of this day. Vidin's cultural calendar includes many folklore festivals and gatherings. Throughout the year, the town on the banks of the Danube and the surrounding villages hold events aimed at presenting and promoting the unique folklore of the region. One of these events takes place on the second day of Easter at the foot of the unique rock monastery of Albertin, about 20 kilometers from the regional centre. Amateur groups from all over Bulgaria, Serbia and Romania participate. The enchanting countryside, combined with authentic songs and people, as well as the colourful hues of the folk costumes, immerse visitors not only in the spirit of tradition, but in the magic of the place as well, and they all want to come back again. Each year on the 1st of June, the Municipality of Vidin, the Development Support Foundation, the Bulgarian Red Cross and the Holy Diocese of Vidin join forces to organise the Shturulandia or Crazyland Children's Festival. Lots of workshops for children are held in the park along the banks of the Danube, and actors from the Vidin Theatre organise all sorts of fun for children on the open-air stage in front of the Nikola Petrov Art Gallery. Everyone who wants to can demonstrate their talents and artistic skills. Every year presents new opportunities for artistic expression and entertainment, and of course lots of surprises. Every summer, in the middle of July, the streets of Vidin are filled with music, smiles, enthusiasm and inspiration. This is the time of the Bridge, one of the most successful youth festivals in Bulgaria. It has been held for 8 consecutive years. The participants are accommodated in a tent camp located next to the Baba Vida Castle on the banks of the Danube. The main part of the festival are the workshops led by talented young people with experience in the relevant field. There are workshops for singing, writing music, playing a wide range of musical instruments, dancing, theatre, painting, photography, and more. workshops are held in the daytime and concerts and plays are performed in the evenings. The final concert is performed entirely by participants in the festival to demonstrate what they have learned. Danube Waves is one of the most important festivals in the Vidin municipality. It has been held since 2012 and is an artistic synthesis of music, dance, theatre, fine arts, folklore, cinema, circus and other arts. It lasts 7 days and always takes place in the last week of July. The events are staged in the Baba Vida Castle, Bedinci Square and other spaces in the Danube Park. Professionals and amateurs alike take part in the events with frequent audience participation. The festival is closed with a folk evening in which amateurs from all over the country take part. Another special feature is the Heroes Frying Pan, and people revel in Bedinci Square until late in the night. The Baba Vida Summer Festival of Opera and Ballet is held at the beginning of August in Vidin. The outdoor stages are built at emblematic sites in the town: the castle, the central Bedinci Square, alongside the Danube and next to the Stambolka Pier. So far, the festival has been held twice with the participation of Sofia Opera and Ballet, Russe State Opera, Stara Zagora State Opera and the Vidin Sinfonietta. The organisers' ambition is to turn the festival into a tradition and establish it as an important event in the cultural calendar of the municipality. The Vidin Fair is one of those events in the cultural calendar of Vidin Municipality which should not be missed. The fair has over 120 years of history. Over that time, its appearance has changed many times, but it continues to attract hundreds of manufacturers, merchants and craftsmen, as well as tens of thousands of visitors. Since 2013, the fair has been held near Baba Vida Castle on the territory of a former army base. It opens on the last Friday of August and lasts for 9 days. The fair is a tradition that gathers people from Vidin spread all over the world, reuniting families and loved ones, creating new friendships for Vidin. There is something for everyone: exhibition stands and retail spaces, a huge range of attractions, beer houses, performances by amateur groups presenting authentic folklore of the region straight from the source, and a concert program featuring popular Bulgarian and Serbian performers.
Zajecar kao značajan kulturni centar na istoku Timočke krajine zauzima zapaženo mesto na kulturnoj mapi Srbije i prepoznatljiv je pre svega po značajnim događajima u oblasti kulture poput festivala i sličnih manifestacija. Najznačajnija manifestacija, najveća po obimu, a mogli bismo da kažemo i po dužini kontinuiteta koje se organizuje, svakako Gitarijada, koja je ove godine imala svoje 52. izdanje u kontinuitetu. Takođe, jedna od značajnijih manifestacija je Dan Zorana Radmilovića, to je pozorišni festival koji se odvija i posvećen je Zoranu Radmiloviću, velikom srpskom glumcu, koji je rođen u Zaječaru. Sem toga, Zaječar ima i festival mladih pesnika koji 30 i nekoliko izdanja ima u kontinuitetu i ovaj festival zapravo promoviše mlade pesnike koji još nemaju prvo oficijalno izdanje. Likovna kolonija Zaječar, kao i brojne manifestacije u oblasti izvornog narodnog stvaralaštva, karakterišu ovu sredinu i time je stavljaju, da tako kažemo, na mesto lidera u oblasti kulture u Timočkoj krajini.
In 2018, after a 5-year gap, Zajecar Municipality has resumed the Epiphany custom in which a holy cross is cast into the river Timok, and the young boys of the town race to retrieve it. They all hope that it will bring them health and happiness throughout the year. Another part of the event is the subsequent race for the most delicious goulash and the fabulous opportunity for visitors to taste traditional Serbian cuisine. They have to swim 33 meters to reach the cross. The temperature of the water is only a couple of degrees above freezing, and the outside temperature is often below freezing. So physical preparation is important, but not always the most important factor. You need a strong will and motivation as well. Participants say that it is difficult to describe the experience in words, and that the strongest motivation is the sublime feeling of being part of a biblical custom. Every summer, more than 10 folklore gatherings are held in Zajecar municipality. The aim is to preserve traditional folk art and the ethnological heritage of the Timok region. Cold Flowing Water is an emblematic folklore festival for the municipality of Zajecar.
Ovim proglašavam manifestaciju otvorenu. Hvala.
In May, on the stage in the centre of Veliki Izvor, many amateur and professional dance groups from Serbia, Bulgaria and Romania perform. The participants say that traditional folklore has helped them to build lasting relationships and friendships, and their participation in the gathering has become a matter of tradition. During the festival, along with songs and dances, traditional festive cuisine and local crafts are also presented. Zajecar Gitariada is one of the oldest international rock festivals in Europe and the world. Unlike similar events that have appeared and disappeared, Gitariada has resisted the vagaries of time, and in 2018 it marked its 52nd year. The festival goes far beyond the bounds of the region and attracts over 10,000 visitors from Serbia, Macedonia, Bulgaria, Romania and the former Yugoslav republics. The artists range from the young and unknown Balkan bands to world-renowned rock bands like Uriah Heep, Laibach, Nightwing, Billy Idol and others. During the Gitariada festival, Zajecar recognises musicians and other people who have dedicated their lives to rock and roll. They are given the title of Bosses of Rock and symbolically granted the keys to the town. The festival also requires the construction of the necessary infrastructure to meet and accommodate such a large number of visitors. There's a rock camp in Kraljevica Forest Park where food and shelter for all guests is provided free of charge. The plan is to build a rock and roll museum which will be dedicated to the world's oldest rock festival. One of the most popular folk festivals in Zajecar municipality is Bashta Balkana, or the Balkan Garden. Hundreds of participants compete in dances and songs and in preparing the local culinary specialities. There is also a tug of war and other customs requiring strength and courage typical of this region. It is important to note that the competitions are only symbolic, since the most important feature is always hospitality. The hosts do their utmost to give the best of themselves and provide participants and visitors with an unforgettable experience. In the past 27 years, in the beginning of autumn, Zajecar Municipality has held a festival entitled The Days of Zoran Radmilovic. This is one of the most important theatrical festivals in Serbia, held in honour of the great Serbian actor born in Zajecar. During the festival, the theatre, also named Zoran Radmilovic, as well as the cultural home in Zajecar, are visited by huge numbers of visitors. The streets are filled with festival atmosphere and huge interest in festival dinners. The people of Zajecar pay homage to their great artist who displayed such enormous talent in his roles and a keen sense of humour typical of this town. Over a period of 10 days, audiences can enjoy the best theatre productions from Serbia and neighbouring countries. After each performance, a Zoran's Moustache Award is presented. It has a special value for the actors and is given in recognition of acting courage. At the end of the festival, awards are given for the best actor and for the best performance based on a vote by the audience.